Let's learn how to navigate the timeline. The timeline is a series of media clips used to build your project. This sequence of clips is called your primary storyline. So my primary storyline and my timeline. We also have other components of our timeline. We have attached soundtracks, we have attached audio, and we have titles. So if we look at our second clip, we notice that our title is connected to our second clip. And I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to show you the little connector. That's this little piece right here. It's automatically connected to the clip. So why is that important? If I decide to move, and the way I move a clip in my timeline is click, hold the mouse button down, and I can drag it to a new location. And you notice my title goes right along with it. Makes it convenient. If we look at our soundtrack, it's connected to my first clip. If I pick it up, you can see the soundtrack moves along with it. If I want to move that clip individually, I would have to move my soundtrack so it's connected to another clip, in this case my second clip. Now I can move this clip around wherever I want, and my soundtrack is not attached. So let me undo that. Use the keyboard command, Command Z. Command Z. Bring it back to go. We also, same thing holds true for detached audio. This clip here, the audio is detached, and I can move it wherever I like. But something you have to realize about detached audio, if I move it to another clip, now it's independent. It's not attached to this clip any longer. It's attached to the clip before it. So, timeline, Apple Z, undo, undo, undo. So, components of the timeline. Soundtracks, detached audio, titles. Now we can also do a secondary timeline. So what I want to be able to do for this example, I'm going to actually expand my timeline a bit. It's a nice handy feature for really opening it up. And I'm going to go to the beginning and look at my third clip where I have my title coming in, and right here I want to put a still image of the meal. So we have our chef, meal, back to the chef. And all I do is, if I want to do that, I take my clip and I just simply drag it. And I'm going to go over this in detail on building a project from scratch. Trimming, I'm going to go through this more trimming later on where I can actually move my in and out points. And now, if I move this clip, all my clips move along with it. So if I scrub play through it, move my playback head, title goes through, goes to the meal, back to him, and our opening scene. So our timeline. And for me to see my entire timeline by a couple keystrokes, Shift Z compresses my entire timeline so I'm able to see exactly where I am.